This is a machine built to redefine what power, luxury, and futuristic design truly mean. The moment you lay your eyes on the 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium, you realize something has changed. The rules are different now. The game has evolved, because this is where innovation meets dominance. From the very first glance, the presence is undeniable. A bold, upright stance that commands attention. Sharp, futuristic LED headlights cutting through the air like precision blades. A front facade that feels aggressive, yet incredibly refined. Every line, every curve, every surface has been sculpted with purpose. This is not design for the sake of beauty. This is design with intention. The body stands tall, muscular, confident. Nearly 5 meters of pure road presence. Wide shoulders, flared arches, and a stance that screams capability. It doesn't just sit on the road, it owns it. And then, as your eyes move across its profile, you begin to notice the details. The flush door handles, the aerodynamic lines, the seamless integration of technology into form. It's futuristic, but not distant. Advanced, yet inviting. And at the rear, it gets even better. A full-width LED light bar stretches across like a glowing signature. Sharp, modern, unmistakable. At night, it doesn't just illuminate, it announces. You don't follow this SUV. You recognize it. But the real story begins when power comes into play. Underneath this bold exterior lies a system engineered for performance and efficiency, a next-generation plug-in hybrid setup that blends a turbocharged engine with dual electric motors. The result: instant torque, relentless acceleration, effortless power delivery. Press the pedal, and the response is immediate. No hesitation, no delay, just pure, electrified force pushing you forward with authority. This isn't just fast, it feels alive. Hundreds of horsepower working in harmony. Intelligent distribution of power between front and rear. A system that adapts in real time, giving you control, confidence, and performance in every condition. City streets, highways, rough terrain. It doesn't matter. This machine is ready. And yet, despite all that power, it remains incredibly efficient. The hybrid system allows for extended electric driving, giving you silence when you want it, and strength when you need it. This is balance, perfected. Step inside, and everything changes again. Because the interior of the BYD Ti7 is not just a cabin. It's an experience. A space designed to feel like the future. Premium materials wrap around you from every angle. Soft touch surfaces, high-quality finishes. A combination of craftsmanship and technology that feels both luxurious and intelligent. At the center of it all sits a massive rotating display, a screen that transforms the way you interact with your vehicle. Crisp, responsive, beautifully integrated. It's not just a screen, it's the command center. Everything you need, right at your fingertips. Navigation, entertainment, vehicle controls, all seamlessly connected. All designed to make driving feel effortless. The digital instrument cluster sits perfectly in your line of sight. Clean, modern, informative. No clutter, no confusion, just clarity. And then there's the ambient lighting. Soft, immersive, customizable. It transforms the entire cabin depending on your mood. Calm and relaxing, or bold and energetic. The atmosphere adapts to you. Look up, and the panoramic glass roof opens the world above. Natural light floods the interior, creating a sense of openness and freedom that few vehicles can match. And the comfort, next level. Seats designed not just for support, but for relaxation. Long drives feel shorter, traffic feels less stressful, every journey becomes something you actually enjoy. This is where technology meets comfort. And speaking of technology, the intelligence inside this SUV is on another level. Advanced driver assistance systems are constantly working in the background, monitoring surroundings, assisting with steering, braking, and lane positioning, making every drive safer, smoother, more controlled. Cameras provide a 360-degree view, even a transparent chassis perspective, allowing you to see what's happening beneath the vehicle. Whether you're navigating tight city spaces or challenging terrain, visibility is never a problem. And yes, this SUV is built for more than just smooth roads. It's engineered for adventure. With intelligent terrain modes, adaptive systems, and a structure designed for durability, the BYD Ti7 is ready to leave the pavement behind. Mud, sand, water, it takes on every challenge with confidence. This is not just luxury. This is capability. And yet, it never loses its refinement. That's the magic of it. Power without chaos, luxury without compromise, technology without complexity. Everything works together. seamlessly. And then there are those moments, the wow moments. The silent glide in electric mode. The sudden surge of hybrid power. The glow of the lights at night. The feeling of sitting inside something that feels years ahead of its time. Those are the moments that stay with you. Because this SUV doesn't just take you from one place to another. It transforms the journey itself. And that's what makes the 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium truly special. It's not trying to follow the competition. It's not trying to fit into a category. It's creating its own space. A space where performance, luxury, and innovation come together in a way that feels fresh, exciting, and undeniably powerful. This is more than a vehicle. This is a statement that the future is already here. A statement that expectations have changed. A statement that the era of compromise is over. The 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium. Not just built to impress. Built to dominate. This is something different, something bold, something that doesn't ask for attention, it demands it. The moment the 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium enters your view, everything else fades into the background. The shape, the stance, the sheer presence, it feels like the future has already arrived. And here's the shocking part. This machine isn't trying to compete. It's trying to replace everything you thought a luxury SUV should be. A tall, muscular body stands firmly on the road, stretching close to 5 meters in length. Wide shoulders, strong lines, a design language that feels aggressive, but incredibly refined at the same time. The front end hits you instantly. Sharp LED headlights slice through the air with precision. The grille is bold, futuristic, almost intimidating. Every angle feels calculated. Every surface feels alive. This is not random design. This is engineered dominance. As your eyes move across the body, you begin to notice something else, simplicity within complexity. Clean lines, flush door handles, aerodynamic shaping that quietly enhances both performance and efficiency. And then, the presence becomes undeniable. This SUV doesn't just exist on the road. It owns it. Stay with me, because what's under this design is even more insane. Now let's talk about what really makes this machine special. Because under that bold exterior lies a system that completely changes the driving experience. A next-generation plug-in hybrid setup. A turbocharged engine working together with electric motors. A combination designed not just for efficiency, but for pure performance. The moment you press the accelerator, everything responds. Instantly, electric torque hits first. Smooth, silent, powerful, and then the engine joins in, creating a surge that feels effortless but unstoppable. This isn't just speed. This is controlled power. Hundreds of horsepower working together. Intelligent systems distributing that power exactly where it's needed. Front, rear, or all wheels, adapting in real time to the road beneath you. City driving feels smooth and silent. Highway driving feels strong and confident. And when the road disappears, the real capability begins. Different terrain modes adjust the vehicle instantly. Sand, mud, rough surfaces, it adapts without hesitation. And yet, despite all this power, it remains efficient. You can drive in pure electric mode, enjoying quiet, emission-free movement. Or unleash the full hybrid system when you need performance. This is not compromise. This is evolution. But wait, because the real surprise is waiting inside. Step inside, and everything changes. The outside feels powerful. The inside feels intelligent. This is not just a cabin. This is a digital luxury environment designed around you. The first thing that grabs your attention is the massive central display. Clean, sharp, responsive. A screen that rotates, adapts, and becomes the control hub for everything. It's not just technology. It's an experience. Every function is within reach. Navigation, media, vehicle settings, all seamlessly integrated into one system that feels fast, fluid, and intuitive. Right in front of you, the digital instrument cluster provides everything you need without overwhelming you. Clear visuals, smart layout, information exactly where you want it. And then, the atmosphere. Ambient lighting flows through the cabin, creating a mood that shifts with your drive. Calm when you want comfort. Bold when you want energy. Look around, and you'll notice the materials. Soft touch finishes, premium textures, a combination of luxury and precision that makes every detail feel intentional. And above you, a panoramic glass roof that opens up the entire space. Natural light fills the cabin, making it feel open, expansive, almost limitless. And the seats, designed for more than just sitting. They support you, relax you, Keep you comfortable no matter how long the journey is. This is where long drives stop feeling like effort and start feeling like escape. But technology doesn't stop here. Because this SUV is always thinking. Advanced driver assistance systems are constantly working in the background. Monitoring, adjusting, supporting, helping you stay in control without taking away the feeling of driving. A full 360-degree camera system gives you complete awareness of your surroundings. And then there's something even more impressive, a transparent chassis view, allowing you to see what's happening beneath the vehicle. Tight spaces, rough terrain, difficult angles. Handled with confidence. And when the road gets challenging, the intelligent systems step in again. Adjusting traction, managing power, keeping everything stable. This is not just smart. This is next-level intelligence. And then come the moments that truly define this SUV. The silence of electric driving. The sudden surge of hybrid power. The glow of the lights reflecting at night. The feeling of sitting inside something that feels years ahead. These are the moments you remember. Because this vehicle doesn't just move you. It connects with you. It transforms the way driving feels. And that's what makes the 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium different. It's not trying to follow trends. It's creating them. It's not trying to compete. It's setting a new standard. A standard where power meets intelligence. Where luxury meets technology. Where design meets purpose. This is more than an SUV. This is a statement. The future is no longer coming. It's already here. The 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium. Built not just to impress, but to dominate. Step inside, and everything changes. The outside feels powerful, but the inside feels intelligent. This is not just a cabin. This is a space engineered to connect with you. The moment you enter, you're surrounded by a blend of technology and luxury that feels years ahead of its time. Clean surfaces, premium materials, a layout that feels both minimal and incredibly advanced. And then your eyes lock onto the centerpiece. A massive rotating display. Floating at the center of the dashboard, it instantly becomes the command hub of the entire vehicle. Crisp visuals, lightning-fast response, seamless transitions. It doesn't feel like you're using a screen. It feels like the car is responding to you. Everything flows through it. Navigation, entertainment, climate control, vehicle settings, all unified into one smooth, intuitive experience. No clutter, no confusion. Just control. Right in front of you, the digital instrument cluster delivers information with clarity and precision. Speed, range, performance data, everything is displayed in a way that feels natural and easy to understand. This is information, reimagined. And then, the atmosphere begins to take over. Ambient lighting glows softly across the cabin, wrapping around doors, dashboard, and center console. It shifts with your mood. Calm tones for relaxed drives. Vibrant colors when you want energy. At night, it transforms the entire interior into something cinematic. Look closer, and you'll notice the craftsmanship. Soft touch materials, premium stitching, carefully selected textures that elevate every surface you touch. This is not just about comfort. It's about experience. And then you look up. A panoramic glass roof stretches above you, opening up the entire cabin to the sky. Daylight pours in, making the space feel open, airy, and almost limitless. In that moment, the car disappears. And the journey begins. The seats are designed with precision. Not just to hold you, but to support you. Long drives feel effortless. Every curve, every movement, absorbed with comfort and control. This is where fatigue fades away, and enjoyment takes over. And just when you think it's all about comfort and design, the intelligence of this SUV reveals itself. Because this cabin isn't passive. It's aware. Every input, every adjustment, every command, processed instantly. The system learns, adapts, and responds in ways that feel almost human. It anticipates what you need, before you even ask. And that's when you realize. This is not just a luxury interior. This is a digital ecosystem on wheels. A place where technology, comfort, and design come together to create something truly immersive. Something truly futuristic. Something that doesn't just support your drive. And now, this is where everything comes together. Because the 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium isn't just powerful, and it isn't just luxurious. It's intelligent, silently working in the background. A network of advanced systems is constantly monitoring everything around you. Every movement, every angle, every potential risk, not to take control away from you, but to elevate it. Driver assistance features step in with precision. Subtle corrections, Smooth adjustments, helping you stay perfectly aligned, perfectly balanced, perfectly in command. This is not intrusive, this is seamless. And then, awareness reaches a whole new level. A full 360-degree camera system surrounds the vehicle with vision. Every side, every corner, every blind spot, eliminated. But it doesn't stop there. Because this SUV introduces something that feels almost unreal. A transparent chassis view, a perspective that allows you to see beneath the vehicle itself. The terrain, the obstacles, the surface you're driving on. It's the kind of feature that turns uncertainty into confidence. Tight city spaces become effortless. Off-road paths become predictable. Challenges become opportunities. And when the road gets tough, the intelligence steps up again. Adaptive systems instantly adjust traction, torque, and stability. Power flows exactly where it's needed. Grip is maximized. Control is maintained. You don't fight the terrain. You master it. And yet, through all of this capability, something incredible happens. It still feels refined. It still feels smooth. It still feels effortless. That's the balance. That's the magic. And then come the moments you can't ignore. The silent glide when you switch into electric mode. The instant surge when hybrid power kicks in. The glow of the LED lights reflecting off the road at night. The feeling of sitting inside something that feels ahead of its time. These aren't just features. These are experiences. Moments that stay with you long after the drive is over. Because this vehicle doesn't just move you physically. It connects with you emotionally. And that's what makes it different. The 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium doesn't follow trends. It doesn't chase competitors. It creates its own path. A path where performance meets intelligence. Where luxury meets innovation. Where design meets purpose. This is not evolution. This is a leap forward. A statement that the future of driving is no longer something we wait for. It's something we experience. Right now. The 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium. Not just built to impress. And now, imagine this. You're behind the wheel. The door closes with a solid, premium thud. The outside world fades away. Silence takes over. A moment of calm before everything begins. You press the start button. And nothing roars. No vibration. No noise. Just a quiet signal that the machine is alive. You move forward, and the first thing you notice is how smooth everything feels. The steering is precise, light yet confident. The suspension absorbs every imperfection on the road like it doesn't even exist. City driving becomes effortless. Traffic feels less stressful. Tight turns feel easy. Every movement feels controlled, calculated, refined. And then, you press the accelerator a little harder. Instant response. Electric torque delivers power immediately, pushing you forward with a smooth but powerful surge. No delay, no hesitation, just acceleration, on demand. Now the road opens up. You push further, and suddenly, the engine joins in. The hybrid system unleashes its full potential, combining electric precision with mechanical strength. The result, a wave of power that feels unstoppable. This isn't aggressive chaos. This is controlled intensity. Highway cruising feels stable, confident, effortless. The vehicle stays planted, composed, always ready for more. And when the road disappears, the confidence remains. Uneven terrain, rough surfaces, unexpected conditions, handled without panic, without struggle, because this SUV doesn't react late. It adapts instantly, and that's when you realize. You're not just driving, you're experiencing something engineered to make every journey feel powerful, smooth, and unforgettable. Now here's where things get interesting. Because once you understand what this SUV offers, you start comparing. And that's when everything changes. Vehicles that once defined luxury, suddenly feel outdated. Designs that once looked premium, now feel predictable. Because the 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium isn't playing by the old rules. It's rewriting them. Think about it. A bold, futuristic design. A powerful hybrid system. A fully digital interior. Advanced intelligent features. All combined into one machine. And suddenly, the question isn't, is it good? The question becomes, how does anything else compete? Because this SUV delivers something rare. It delivers everything, in one package. Performance, efficiency, technology, comfort, capability, no compromises. And that's what creates disruption. This isn't just another entry into the market. This is a wake-up call. A signal that the balance of power is shifting. That innovation is no longer limited to traditional names. The future is being built differently. Faster, smarter, bolder. And right now, This SUV is leading that movement. So what does all of this really mean? It means we're standing at a turning point. A moment where vehicles are no longer just machines. They are experiences. They are intelligent systems. They are extensions of how we live and move. And the 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium represents that shift perfectly. It's bold enough to stand out. Smart enough to adapt. Powerful enough to excite. But more importantly, it's built to make you feel something. Excitement when you accelerate. Confidence when you take control. Satisfaction when everything just works perfectly. And that's what truly matters. Because at the end of the day, the best vehicles aren't the ones with the most features. They're the ones that leave an impression. The ones you remember. The ones that change your expectations forever. And this is one of those vehicles. So the real question is, are you ready for what comes next? Because the future of driving is no longer a concept. It's already here, and it looks like this. The 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium. If you felt that energy, if you see the vision, if you're excited about what's coming next, make sure you stay connected. Because this is just the beginning. But here's something most people don't realize. What you're seeing right now is only the beginning. Because the 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium isn't just built for today. It's built for the future. A future where vehicles are no longer just driven, but intelligently connected. A future where software plays just as big a role as hardware. A future where your car evolves over time. And this SUV is already prepared for that world. At its core lies a next-generation digital architecture, a system designed to support updates, improvements, and new features long after you've driven it off the lot. This means the vehicle you buy today can actually become better tomorrow. Smarter systems, improved performance, enhanced features, all delivered through intelligent updates. This is no longer just ownership. This is evolution. And then there's the integration of advanced sensing technologies. From high-definition cameras to intelligent radar systems, and even lidar-ready capability, this SUV is designed to understand its environment with incredible precision. Every movement around you is tracked. Every object is recognized. Every situation is analyzed in real time. Not to replace you, but to support you at the highest level. And as autonomous driving technology continues to evolve, vehicles like this will be ready to take the next step. Seamlessly, effortlessly, naturally. This is what makes it exciting. Because you're not just buying a vehicle. You're stepping into the next era of mobility. Now let's step away from specs for a moment. Because this SUV is not just about numbers. It's about how it fits into your life. Imagine pulling up to a location. The design catches attention instantly. Heads turn. People notice. Not because it's loud, but because it's different. It has presence. A quiet confidence that doesn't need to prove anything. And when you step out, there's a feeling. A sense that you're driving something ahead of its time. Something that represents progress. Something that reflects your mindset. Because vehicles like this are not just transportation. They're identity. They say something about who you are. Forward-thinking, tech-driven, ready for what's next. And then there are the everyday moments. Late-night drives with ambient lighting surrounding you. Long road trips where comfort makes hours feel like minutes. City drives where silence turns chaos into calm. These are the moments that matter. The ones that turn a car into part of your lifestyle. Part of your story. And that's the difference. Because this isn't just a machine you use. It's something you experience every single day. So here we are, at the end of the journey. But in many ways, this is just the beginning. Because the 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium represents something bigger than itself. It represents change. A shift in how vehicles are designed. A shift in how performance is delivered. A shift in how technology integrates into our lives. This is not evolution at a slow pace. This is a leap forward. A bold step into a future where everything feels more connected, more intelligent, more alive. And the most incredible part? You can experience it right now. Not in theory, not in concept, but in reality. This SUV proves that the future is no longer something distant. It's something you can see, touch, and drive. And once you experience it, there's no going back. Because your expectations change, your standards rise, and everything else starts to feel behind. That's the impact of true innovation. That's the power of something built without limits. The 2026 BYD Ti7 Super Premium. A machine that doesn't just move forward. It pulls the entire industry with it. And now the question is, are you ready to move forward too? Fire.